ki khubor ka bate si TV. Lawan Rashapi taka Frank Motors. Visit Frank Motors or call 7045207973.
MIT University of Meghalaya. Our admissions are now open for the academic year 2024-25. Explore our best courses, experience global collaborations. Apply today.
Kumshi benta bandang penbahasyu syu ya garukom trikam jogilai tili ke Autonomous District Council ke Sarkar Jala ling bagatna DCA menta kasni kalau khot jengalang ya baru lai tili ke District Council jongga jala. Hakani ke jengalang lawan mai shimbenta di ke MDC jong ke KHADC, GHADC bat kumju aru na GHADC. Hak Jingduh lang Menteri rang ba ke jala konrat ke sangma uba prestun tinsong bat ke officer. Hakani ke jengalang lai thiru halor ke Jingduh Tulop kinong tre ke GHADC bat kumjuru ke GHADC. Bat la pentip ba ke Jingduh Tulop Kadei namar ke Jingthung kam Khlem gunu-gunu ke Mang tingkah.
The objective of this meeting was in three different objectives. First objective was to look at the overall administration and the different rules, whether financial or HR or procurement policies, and ensure that wherever the district councils felt that they needed the support of the government and to work with the government in guiding them to ensure that the different rules are in place. We discussed all those details, and we are hopeful that all the district councils will put in their different administrative, HR, service rules, procurement policies, financial policies at different levels in all the district councils at the earliest. So detailed discussion took place, and we have formed a special committee which will be headed by the Chief Secretary, and the different district council officials will be members, and whatever guidance and whatever support is required will be done to ensure that that objective is met. The second objective was to go into all the bills that are pending in the last many years for different district councils, which are pending for different reasons, some at the department level, some at the council level, some at the law department level, and some even in the governor's secretariat. And hence we have asked the expert committee, which has been set up under the DCA, which will incorporate the different concerned departments and also the district councils, to examine all of these pending bills and find out the reasons why and where they are stuck, and work towards ensuring that they reach the logical conclusion that they should. So that's the second objective, which is to ensure that all the pending bills of the district councils are passed and cleared at the earliest. The third was regarding financial reformation in the different district councils. In detail, we discussed about the different financial situation and positions that the district councils are facing, the different manpower issues that they're having. For example, we saw that the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council has close to 1,500 employees, and about 5 years back they had about 2,500 employees, and salaries even exceeding to almost 5 crores is being paid on a monthly basis, 5 plus minus, I don't have the exact number with me, being paid by the district councils, in spite of, as I said, 1,000 employees reduction taking place as a, in terms of rationalization that took place in the council, Ghadc District Council. And similarly, the Jhadc District Council, which has approximately about 12 to 1,400, I can't remember the exact number, of employees, and they're also facing similar hardship because of large manpower. And Khasi Hills, which has about 800, less than 800 employees. And hence, we looked at all those aspects. We looked at the revenues that they were getting, and we suggested that that experts can be engaged to ensure and see how the overall revenues can be augmented and increased in the different district councils. At the same time, the different assets that they have, the land and different buildings that they have, how they could be monetized and maximized in terms of revenue generation for the district councils, and also to find other ways in which more revenue can be raised. So that kind of financial reforms were discussed, and roadmap was set. And again, the chief secretary will be heading a committee which will time and again examine this aspect and look into this issue on how to improve the overall financial health of the district councils. We also went into the different issues about the 15th Finance Commission fundings, and certain aspects need to be worked on, as there are more funds that are available from the center, and hence some more paperwork is required. Once we do that, we'll be able to get more funds from the center. This is precisely the reason why we are engaging with them continuously. This issue of the problem with the district councils, which we are not seeing in Khasi Hills that much, is because of the appointments that have been made in the past many years. As I was mentioning to you and giving an example, that the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council in the year about 2015-16 had close to 2,500 employees, whereas Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council even today has less than 800 employees. And this happened because during that time, appointments were made without any kind of sanction or any kind of process or recruitment system, and it was made purely at a political will. But in the last 5 to 6 years, we have been monitoring things very closely. I have taken personal interest, and no new appointments have been made in the last 5 to 6 years in the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council. And hence, if somebody retired, then those posts were rationalized, and those who were put against a non-sanctioned post were then taken up and put against those who retired against a sanctioned post. And so there was a lot of restriction in the last 5-6 years, and that is why we were able to reduce the numbers from 2,500 today to less than 1,500. We're about 1,400 employees in Garo Hills, but it is still a huge number. To give an example to you, just the forest department alone has got 450 employees in the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council. Today, Jhadc Hills District Council has got 300 employees in the education department, where the education department was transferred back in the 90s to the state government, but certain schools were left, or they recruited again at that point in time, and today there is something called the District Council LP schools still functioning in Jhadc Hills, and hence those kind of burdens were not rationalized at that point in time, and the impact of these kind of recruitments that took place without any sanction and without any procedure is having the impact on the district councils now. So reforms have started, but they will take time to see a clear impact. But we are seeing already, as I said, the overall burden of salary is going down, but it will not be enough, because the revenues also have to go up, and other expenditures have to go down. So it's a quite a long drawn process. But as I said, it's not a problem that has emerged from nowhere. It is because of the misgovernance, and as I said, because of certain appointments being done in a very haphazard manner in the past many years, which led to the current condition of the district councils.
Thinking to do away with the councils?
Councils are very important for our state, because they protect the identity, and they protect the overall culture and the custom and the heritage of our state and our people. And hence, because the administration has not been up to the mark, I should say, because of so many factors which I just mentioned to you, that does not mean that councils should be abandoned or should be taken out. That is not at all the objective. Councils have a very important role to play, and they should continue. But we need to find ways to improve the administration, to improve the financial performance, and to streamline the process and increase the overall revenue so that they can be stable, which I'm sure that with all of us working together, we should be able to achieve it. But we are giving the support whenever possible, and we are happy to give the support, but the support has to be also based on some kind of system that we could put in place, because we're hoping that we'll be able to improve the overall functioning. And so, like Government of India, which also does with us, that certain funds are released based on certain reforms that we do. So we are also discussing with the district councils in a similar manner, that if there is ways in which reforms can take place and we can link certain incentives to certain reforms that take place, which is obviously in the interest of the council and something that should not go against the interest of the council, and respecting their jurisdiction and their constitutional provisions. So we are working in all those aspects and trying to see how we could support them. So bailout is not the correct word. We are there to support, and that's the reason why we looked at even the augmentation of the financials and also rationalization of employees. So by that we mean that how could we, in a much more productive manner, use the employees of the district council to achieve more goals, in the larger interest of the council and of the state government also. So all these matters are being looked into. We had a very positive discussion. I hope that we'll be able to slowly and steadily improve the situation. We are already seeing the improvement, but a lot more needs to be done. I don't have the exact number with me right now, but I can tell you maybe close to about 15 to 16 bills are there. I can't remember exactly, but definitely in the 15 plus range.
For all three district councils?
All three district councils put together. But more importantly, we are now, we have put up an expert committee, as I was mentioning. And this expert committee is going to ensure that there's a proper procedure for the bills to be placed. In the earlier systems, sometimes the bills were sent directly from the council to the governor's secretariat. In some cases, it was sent to the DCA. In some cases, the drafting had some concerns, did not go with certain laws and rules. So hence, once passed by the House in the councils, again, if the changes need to be made, it would be have to send back and amend them, again pass them in the House. Hence, we have also discussed about reforming the entire process of the passing of the bills of the councils, so that it's more smooth. And so therefore, the bills can be drafted and then discussed at the expert committee level before passing it in the council. Then once all the aspects are taken care of and all the legal, all the technical aspects are looked at, then it can be placed in the House and passed, and then it can be sent to the governor, so that it's a smooth process and we don't have to keep amending the bill and sending it back and forth, and that would ensure that the bills would be cleared at a specific period of time.